Hello, what about the preferred study method for the different temperaments? Sanguine particularly, they prefer to be interactive. That's why if you're in a seminar or in class, when you talk, anything you're lecturing, the sanguine is explaining to their friend. They rather talk with each other, explain it. Remember what they say they remember. So they prefer to ask their friend, is that what madam is saying? Or they give their practical example of what when they've had that same type of issue. So they prefer it interactive. They don't like to just sit in class and be looking at the madam explaining from morning to night. That's why you constantly tell the sanguine in a class, stop noise, can you stop talking, can you stop noise? They want it interactive. So if you are a teacher in class and you keep on talking, teaching from morning to night, the sanguine is not hearing. They want to explain it to their friend or talk about it before they can understand, because they do better with interactive learning. What about the choleric? Cholerics prefer to solve problems. When you're lecturing from morning to night, they are like, okay, finish talking and give us a solution to solve. They are not interested in sitting there and hear you talk from morning to night. They want, give us practice, give us group work. Once you give group work, you find out that the choleric has become excited. They are leading the group and they are all happy, like, oh, this is practical now. So they prefer to study by practical work, not just giving notes from morning to night. Give us something, assignment, let's do it. So they prefer to study by doing learning on the job. That's what cholerics want, practice. Don't be talking to them, lecturing from morning to night. They're not even understanding what you're saying. Give us practice, let's do it. What about the melancholy? The melancholy likes to listen, take note, and at the end of the day, you give the exam, they do so well. So melancholics, they prefer to listen, take notes. So the note-taking system still goes a long way to favor the melancholy again. So apart from the fact that the melancholy has a very high memory, the educational system generally favor them, because it's about taking note, and they will take that note and they are so happy. They read the notes, they put it in the camera memory, and they write the exams. What about the phlegmatics? The phlegmatics love to be lectured. You should do all the talking. Why they stay quiet? They don't want to do the talking. In fact, they don't want to stress. They don't want to do talking. You talk while they listen and stay quiet and sit down and wait for you to come and give the exams. They'll quietly go home. What would they do? They read, the study, they come and write their exams and they pass. So why should they stress talking while you are there talking? Even if you ask them a question, they are not even interested in answering to that question. They prefer to sit down, except you point to them personally that you answer this question. The phlegmatic prefers you do the talking while they do the listening. Remember, hearing or listening is a very strong gift to phlegmatic. So they stay quiet, they don't need to talk to understand. And generally, extroverts understand better when they do the talking. It's what they talk or what they do that they understand. However, introverts understand better when you do the talking. So the next time you try to compare people in exams, or your child, this one is succeeding, this one is not succeeding, know that different people have different methods, and unfortunately the study methods favor some temperament and not some temperament. However, when it comes to work, you will not know who had A, who had B, because different people have what they are best at, and in the workplace they are going to do very well in it. Hello.